myself. 3, 2, 1. Hello, what's up everyone? It's me, Uriel. I want to thank you guys for joining me again today. It is Friday night right now, so I actually came in earlier to record this video, but as I was recording it, it ended up being like 30 minutes long, so I had to delete it, and so I'm gonna make this this topic into 2 separate videos. The topic I really wanted to talk about was the responsibilities that I believe I have as a martial artist and a Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor. Throughout this past couple of weeks, I've been dealing with a really bad cold, so I haven't had a lot of time to train, but it's given me a lot of time to actually think about what my responsibilities are. This is why I wanted to make it into 2 different videos. This first part will be what I think my responsibilities are as a martial artist, and the second video will be what I believe my responsibilities are as a instructor. So let's just get right into it. One of the responsibilities I believe I have as a martial artist is to respect my coaches and my training partners. So what does that really mean? For myself, I believe that if you are going to show respect to your coaches, you should be coming in on time, at least like 5-10 minutes early, just so you can warm up, greet everyone, greet your instructors, greet your training partners and stuff, and just start getting ready so you don't disrupt the class while it's going on. For us, it's not really a big deal if you show up a couple minutes late. I mean, throughout our lives, we have so many things that we have to focus on, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, as much as we like it all the time, sometimes we have to put it on the back burner for like other parts of our lives, which is understandable, but always trying to be at least a couple minutes early so you can just get ready and be ready for the class is, I believe, a way you can show respect to your training partners and your coaches. For us, we do like a little bit of a question time before we actually get started before the classes, so that also gives time for people to come in and join us as well. Also showing respect to your training partners, making sure all your gear is clean, you come in presentable, and yeah, just making sure you got all your gear. Sometimes you'll forget, whatever, we all forget things sometimes, but for the most part, just having all your gear ready, making sure it's all clean, you're nice, and you're not really like, not that you're looking good, but you come in presentable, is I guess how I would say it. The second part, I think this works for any different martial arts or any sport that you want to do, is just presenting the virtues and the ideals of the martial arts. For myself, I believe that martial arts the virtues of martial arts should be humility, perseverance, self-respect, self-reliance, and also compassion. These 5 things are very important to me. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu really teaches you humility, because when I first came in, I thought I knew what I was doing. I talked about this the last time, but I was getting pretty handled by people that have been training for quite a while. And even as you get up into the higher levels of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you'll find that there are still people better than you, and that there's probably always going to be someone that knows a lot more than you, or is just going to be better than you, even as you get onto an age. So humility becomes a big aspect of it. Perseverance, of course, not letting yourself get down when you hit a roadblock and you don't feel yourself progressing. Just working through that disappointment and still showing up, still wanting to improve. Self-reliance, of course. Making sure that you don't blame others for your lack of ability, I guess would be what I'm getting at there. But you should be responsible for your own training and making sure you keep yourself safe and your training partner safe while you're doing this. Compassion, of course, making sure you treat everybody with compassion, no matter who they are, what walk of life they are, what race they are, no matter what. We come into the gym to try and train ourselves to become better people, or at least that's what I believe martial arts should be about. We come in to train ourselves to teach ourselves to have a healthier lifestyle, and to also just hang out and talk with new people from different walks of life. So yeah, there was one more thing that I forgot to mention there, but I'm sure you can look back and yeah. Also, another important aspect, which I believe is a responsibility you should have as a martial artist, is continuing to improve your own training. Now, what does that mean? I believe everybody should be responsible for not only improving their own training, but also looking out to different martial arts or different sports to learn what you can do to make your own training a bit better. So whether that means you're cross training at a different gym or a different martial arts, like wrestling, we do a lot of wrestling here in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, a lot of sambo, a lot of judo and stuff. So taking whatever is applicable to our martial art and using it here in the gym. Trying to find different ways that we can strengthen our bodies, I believe, is also an important part. I myself have been doing a lot of different inversion workshops, meaning like learning how to handstand and stuff, and I've been learning how to properly posture my body, so I'm able to handstand myself and I'm able to find my center of balance in those situations. I believe if you just look at it from the strength perspective, it's helping me really train my core and my shoulders and my arms to just hold my entire body up. It's teaching me a lot about my own balance and things. And yeah, so just being responsible for your own improvement should always be something you should think about. And the last thing, which I think is a responsibility that any martial artist should have, is respect others on the street. Sometimes you'll find that people will come at you with aggression. We do a sport where we know how to protect ourselves against bigger and larger opponents. That doesn't mean that we should go out and start fights or try and really show off our skills. That's not really what I believe we should be training for. We should be training for ourselves and just training to keep ourselves safe. So whether it's like respecting someone that is coming with you with aggression, saying like mean and hurtful things to you, you should know that we're practicing something that can really damage a person physically. So not wanting to use your entire force just to prove a point is, I guess, what I'm getting at. So yeah, those are a couple of things, a couple of responsibilities that I believe I myself have as a martial artist. Maybe some of these things echo with some of your feelings. Feel free to tell me if I'm just making up bullshit, or if you think some of these ring true for yourself and different martial artists you know of. Honestly, through martial arts, I believe I've been able to become a better person. I've been able to become a more compassionate person and understanding person. And I honestly think that's what your martial arts training should be about. Just not only improving your body and your quality of life, but also improving like the type of person you are, whether that's being more compassionate, being nicer to people on the street and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button down below, so I know that you guys are more interested in these types of videos. I always find it difficult to decide what types of videos you guys would be interested in, and just hitting that like button actually helps me decide what kind of video to work on next. And if you do want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button down below as well, and hit the bell notification icon as well, so that you'll be notified right away once these videos go online. So yeah, it's Friday night tonight, so I'm gonna be posting this video on Saturday afternoon, so hopefully it'll be out by then. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, grow safe, and I'll see you soon.